welcome back to the channel. I am the Ink Northerner, and this is my thoughts from the shelf game. Well, last month we did yet another live shelf game where we chose a game to play from our own shelves and a game to buy from the other guy's shelves. On were myself, Jim Corbana, Eddie Rollercore, Liam Retro Ram, Ross Bohoho, and Big Game Al. So from my shelves I got Super Bomberman 3 to play, and then from Eddie's shelves I chose Double Dragon, and I thought I'd put this quick video together and give my thoughts on the two games. So Super Bomberman. Super Bomberman 3 was released in 1995 and it's the third game in the series on the Super Nintendo. It was developed by Hudson Soft, but the game only saw a release in Japan and Europe. This was due to the fact that Hudson USA had shut down before the game was released. This game is what I would consider a traditional Bomberman gameplay game, unlike some of its more modern counterparts. It contains multiplayer that will allow up to 4 players, I think it is, with a multi-tap, could be 5. But yeah, I would assume it's with a multi-tap. The game contains the traditional power-ups that you come to expect from a Bomberman game. It's such as the flame that extends the reach of your bombs, or the multi-bomb pickups which allow you to plant more than one bomb. The aim of Bomberman, it centres around you working around a maze, clearing a path for you to be able to get to the exit. In order to get to the exit, you have to destroy all the enemies on the level. The story centres around you as White Bomberman trying to stop the enemies from Super Bomberman 2 who have been resurrected, and your aim is to stop them wreaking havoc on the world again. For me, I found, as I pretty much have done with every retro game that I've played on my channel, that I wasn't very good at the game, as you can see with the footage. However, I did really like the way that the game plays. I found the worlds to all be vibrant and appealing in a cartoony way. I enjoyed the simple level layouts that were there. There's a good selection of enemies. Bomberman to me will always just be a pick up and play type game, which I then put down and I don't have to go back to for a while, but still be able to pick it up again when I get to it. All in all, it was an enjoyable game to play solo, but I honestly believe that the real way to play Bomberman would be in that multiplayer as a party. 5 of you, 4 of you, whichever it is, basically creating havoc for each other. So that's my thoughts on Bomberman. Let's move on to Double Dragon on the Master System. Now, this was originally developed for the arcades by Technos of Japan in 1987, and I think is recognised as the game that kick-started the beat-em-up genre that people still know and love today. It was a coin-munching smash hit in the arcades, so it was no surprise that it was ported over to the growing home systems at the time. In Double Dragon, you play as the brothers Billy and Jimmy Lee to take on the group known as the Black Warrior Gang. And the aim is to rescue Marion, who is Billy's girlfriend, and she's been kidnapped by the Black Warrior Gang. I'm not sure why Jimmy doesn't get anything in this, but that's the way that the game is set. The game sprawls through several worlds where you punch, kick and use the illegal objects that are strewn about the place to beat your foes. I'm led to believe that the NES port of this game is really good. Sadly, the Master System one is not so much. It suffers from bad controls, or at least I found them to be bad controls, and also cuts up and flickers quite badly from the graphics, as you can see in the footage. Also, from the research I've done on it, it does seem like the difficulty was cranked up on the Master System port compared to the NES one. The enemy damage ratio is increased that much that it costs you quite a bit of health just from a single punch from a random enemy on the level, and that makes the game feel really unbalanced to me, much like I guess it would in the arcade. So you're forced to part with more coins to get further. The game, when you take away the flickering, that is, which is very, very hard to do for me, does look really, really good in all its 8-bit colourful glory. It's the flicker and the seemingly unbalanced difficulty that let it down for me. Much like Bomberman, I think the best way to play this game would be in co-op, which the Master System version does include. Between the two games, if I had to pick one clear winner, I would be picking Super Bomberman 3. I find it is a much more solid game, and it's on a what you would consider a superior system. But you cannot overlook what Double Dragon brings to the table, as without the success of Double Dragon, I don't think we would have a lot of the side-scrolling beat-em-ups that we have today. So that is the end of the brief video. I just wanted to give my thoughts on the game before the next live shelf game. I'm not 100% sure what date we've set for that, but it will be coming up soon. All that's left for me to do is thank you for watching. I have been the Ink Northerner, and I will catch you on the next one.